All right, thank you. My talk today is really more of a motivational speech with snippets and anecdotes that relate to the topic today. Imagine waking up one morning to find that everything you've ever known, your family, your home, the sense of security has been turned upside down. Imagine facing a series of events that are so challenging that they test the very core of your being. Now imagine not just surviving these events, but emerging stronger, more resilient, and more faithful than ever. Today I invite you to join me in this personal sharing of my journey through a life marked by profound loss and unimaginable trials. A life where the only constant has been change and uncertainty. But a life where faith and resilience transformed adversity into an unwritten curriculum. I'm incredibly grateful to the ASB community for granting me this opportunity today to speak at this year's TEDx event that marks my debut TEDx talk. The chosen topic, embracing the uncertainty of change, resonates deeply with the journey of my life, making me feel even more privileged to share my story today, perhaps for the very first time on camera. Today I stand before you not just as a friend or colleague, teacher or community member, but as a survivor. A living testament to the transformative power of resilience and hope amidst life's chaos. As I mentioned, my journey has been marked by profound loss, unimaginable grief, unexpected turns, and relentless pursuit of hope amidst the darkest of times. I come from a small village in Kenya, the southern part of Kenya, a place where only grit and drive would make one to shine brightest in the darkest of times. My journey is not about the geographical origins. It is really about this tumultuous path that I have walked, the obstacles I've faced, and the lessons I've learned along the way. I know many of you in the audience have wondered about this scar that runs or cuts through the left side of my face. This is a stark reminder of my survival. Imagine a young boy in a family of four, in a big extended family, navigating a world filled with uncertainty right from the beginning. Mine was a childhood marked by hardships, discipline, and a relentless pursuit of self-reliance to escape the shackles of unimaginable poverty and want that engulfed us. From a young age, I learned that life is not always fair. It can be cruel and unforgiving in ways we never can imagine. Challenges seem to follow me relentlessly, each one testing my resolve in ways I never thought possible before. This is the essence of what I call the curriculum of life. Lessons learned not from textbooks, but from raw, unfiltered experiences that shape who we are. In 1993, I lost my father. I was young then, but this left us adrift in a sea of uncertainty. My mother, who was but a poor peasant, could barely feed us. The absence of my father made it even more challenging, and it meant forging my own path to success rather than succumbing to the limitations of great poverty and misfortunes that would never have let me thrive, attain respect, and achieve success. In 2001, my elder brother, Gideon, went missing, and this has remained an unresolved mystery to date. As if that was not enough, in June 22nd, 2013, exactly 20 years after the loss of my father, tragedy struck once again. My mother, a pillar of strength and love, was taken away from us in the most senseless, unimaginable way. Just 2 days before she could move into a house I had struggled to build for her. From this, we lost her, leaving behind a void that can never be filled. She was killed. I was shattered, broken. In 2015, just days after returning from Norway to Kigali for my wedding that December, someone broke into my home and stole everything of value, just days to my wedding. The losses did not stop there. In May 2022, while still grappling with the loss of one of my dearest uncles, a man that had taken the place of my father, I suffered yet another devastating blow. My cabin bag, containing all my essential documents, my academic certificates, my passport, my IDs, money, other valuable documents, was stolen and left me badly exposed in a foreign land. Just over a year ago, in April 15th, 2023, I suddenly lost a job that I deeply cherished in Sudan due to a sudden outbreak of war. This forced me one more time to uproot my life and seek refuge in a new land. That is how I ended up here in Romania. Not only as the first Kenyan, but the first African expatriate at AISB, an opportunity for which I will forever be grateful. Thank you, Mel and Eliza and the rest of the team for that. This is us escaping from Sudan. My wife had just given birth. It was barely 9 days after she had given birth. And it was so hot. The journey was long. More than 27 hours finding our way in the desert. We reached at the border, and because we did not have travel documents for my daughter, we could not be allowed to enter Egypt. And we slept on the bare floor for 4 days. Finally, we got help from the government of Rwanda. They sent a plane to pick us from the border town of Egypt. And it was a big event, as you can see. The media was there to receive us. My sad upbringing fueled a relentless pursuit of self-reliance, using the heart and the pain to create physical, emotional, and perspective strength, allowing me to remain focused. I became the first member in my family to attain a university degree or university education, determined to break this cycle of adversity and unbearable poverty that I've talked about that plagued us for generations. At the moment, I'm grateful that I've worked in 6 different countries, 3 universities, 1 vocational school, and this now is my 4th international school. I became the only member of my family, and this is important to me, to tie the knot with my lovely wife, Brenda, and we've been blessed with 2 loving children, Sammy and Dana. So as I stand before you today, I'm driven by the goal of becoming the first PhD holder in my entire village in a couple of years. A testament to the power of perseverance in the face of uncertainty. So my life has taught me many things, but perhaps the most important lesson of all is the need to embrace the uncertainty of change. Change is inevitable. It's the only constant. Change and loss do not and should not define us. It is how we respond to change and loss, how we find meaning and purpose amidst the pain that matters. So how do we embrace the uncertainty of change? How do we find strength in the face of adversity and resilience in the midst of chaos? To begin with, we must embrace the uncertainty of change, as I've said, to see it not as a burden to be feared, but as a gift to be embraced. For it is through change, through adversity, through loss, that we discover our true strength, our true resilience, and our true humanity. Change often brings with it new challenges and opportunities. And so the ability to adapt is essential for survival. Whether it is learning a new skill, exploring a new career path, or navigating unfamiliar terrain, adaptability is key to thriving in an ever-changing world. So, let us learn to embrace the uncertainty of change, knowing that we are stronger than we ever imagined, and that no matter what challenges life brings our way, we will rise, we will endure, and we will prevail. Secondly, we must cultivate resilience. Resilience is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties, to bounce back from a negative experience or difficult challenge, having the confidence to get through problems and adapt oneself in the face of adversity and become stronger in the process. It is not the absence of, pain that defines resilience, but the courage to keep moving forward despite them. And resilience, like a muscle, can be strengthened through practice and perseverance. Build the grit and drive to soldier on. Thirdly, we must embrace uncertainty as a catalyst for growth. Uncertainty can be daunting, but it can also be liberating. It is often in the midst of uncertainty that we discover our true potential, our hidden strengths, and our untapped reservoirs of resilience. So instead of fearing the unknown, we must learn to embrace it as an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. And finally, we must never lose hope. Hope is the beacon that guides us through the darkest of nights, the light that illuminates our path when all seems lost. It is the belief that no matter how bleak the present may seem, a brighter future awaits us on the horizon. So, dear students, colleagues, and community members, hold fast to hope and allow it to be your guiding light on your unique journey through the uncertainty of change. When seeking the wisdom to cope with life's unrelenting challenges, I find inspiration and guidance in the words of the Serenity Prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. In embracing the uncertainty of change, we write our own unwritten curriculum filled with lessons of resilience and hope. Just believe that it will all end well. Stay focused and playful. Most importantly, remember to laugh. A hearty laugh. Thank you.